If you're in the beauty industry, you're going to want to keep listening. Welcome to Salon After Hours, where the tips are on trend, the gossip is hot, and the advice is cutting edge. Grab your tea because we are about to spill it. Hey everyone, welcome back. We have a fabulous makeup artist, but not just a makeup artist. She's also a hair artist, a salon owner. She has many things under her hat. And I would love to welcome Maria Bonilla.
Hi, everybody. My name is Maria Bonilla, and my Instagram is mbonillaartistry.
Love it. I'm Danielle. I'm the social media manager.
And my name is Michaela. I'm the content creator, and my Instagram is @Michaela'sMuse. And welcome to
Salon After Hours. Welcome. We're really excited to have you. And we kind of want to, get your backstory. Michaela and I don't know you, so we want to kind of hear about you, who you are, give us all the deeds. I know Brie was saying that you have a lot of different hats and roles that you have. So let's hear about it. Let's start from the beginning and tell us how you got into this industry and kind of where you're at now.
Oh my God. So I used to be a tomboy, you guys.
Oh, really?
What?
Yeah. My parents were super, super strict. So I was never able to wear any makeup or anything like that. Yeah. So I became super obsessed with MAC Cosmetics. And there was a MAC Cosmetics literally about 4 blocks away from my home. And I started going there every day. Just,
what?
Yeah. Just to see
how
to sneak away from your parents.
Well, they would literally try stuff on me. So I'm just okay, I kind of like this.
Yeah.
And there was a girl full of tattoos and everything. And I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
She's so hot. I was like, that's not allowed at my house. But just the fact of everything, I was just wow, and she had makeup skills like no other.
Yeah.
And then one day, I kept on going there so often that she was just like, do you want to work here? And I was just like, yeah. So I had to obviously try out and everything. Back in the day, you have to try out for MAC.
Yeah.
And then I did MAC for a really long time. And I did the classes en español for the East Bay for MAC Cosmetics.
Oh,
and
nice.
then I stopped.
Awesome. That's amazing.
I became a mom. So that's what I had to do.
Yeah.
But, that's literally how the love with makeup came about.
Yeah.
And the love for hair came on so much, so many years before that. My mom used to do hair. And she was a seamstress, and she had her own shop,
Wow.
So I was surrounded by brides since I was young.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Cute.
She literally had me hold her curling irons as her assistant every Saturday around 6 a.m. And I'm like, I do not want this.
But actually, literally gave you your passion.
Yeah.
She did.
You and your mom were already so creative. It just, yeah.
I was like, I do not want this, but okay. So here I am holding her curling irons and everything. And she had all these ladies lined up waiting to do the Selena bun back in the day. That huge bun.
Oh, wait. You probably are a professional at that look.
I can roll there is no tomorrow. I swear, I can do that hairstyle in 20 minutes. Give me 20 minutes with somebody. I'll pull that out.
Ready?
Oh, yeah. Where's the pins?
I think I need a new look.
Yeah, so, it just grew from there, and once I, got married and all those beautiful things, I told my husband, I don't want to do my 9 to 5 anymore. I called it my grown-up job. I was like, I don't want to do my grown-up job anymore. I have my babies, and I need something that is going to give me flexibility with time and my kids.
Yeah.
So that's what I started to do. Just makeup on the side and hair on the side. And then I'm like, okay, it's getting to the point where it's consistent.
Yeah.
And let me do something of my own now so I can teach other people to do the same. And that's how the studio also came about.
Wow.
So little things, little by little. There's so many details that are so meaningful in between, but I don't want to cry. So I'm not going to do that, But I literally say to everybody, if you have choice whether you're able to leave your 9 to 5 to do something that you are truly committed and passionate for, to do it. Because it's one of those things that is really going to keep you happy and satisfied and fulfilled. And, you know, the money comes later. You do something that you really love. I'm not going to lie. It literally flourishes. So that's that.
Wow.
I love that.
And where's your studio located?
Ooh, I'm located in Hayward, California. So I'm going to say I'm in the middle of like everywhere.
Okay.
You know, like people from San Francisco, if they want to come, they're able to. People from San Jose, I'm right in the middle. Oakland, like Castro Valley, you know,
Yeah.
Pleasanton, Livermore. Like I'm
Very
super
central.
I'm very central. So if you're in any of those areas and want to get glam, I'm over there.
Yes.
She's your
Follow
girl.
her.
She is your girl.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really awesome. And your studio is beautiful. So how did you design it? Like what inspired you? What was did you have inspos? Like how did that come about? I mean, you guys have to check it out on Instagram. Her studio is gorgeous.
Okay, can't wait to see.
So my husband did everything.
Husbands are the best.
They are.
You know, so my mirrors I actually got from OfferUp.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because I found this guy and I was looking for like Baroque type of mirrors and I couldn't find them ever. Yeah, Baroque. You know, like that Louis XV type of style that is so centric and classy.
I was confused for a second.
I know,
I
I was
thought
like-
you said broke.
I was
like
like,
a broke
sorry.
mirror. I was like,
I'm like, girl, Baroque.
I was really confused. Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
So that type of era, that type of vibe, and I found the mirrors, and the guy was like, "I only have 6 of them," and I was just like, "Oh my god, I'll take them." At that time, they were red, but I literally repainted them and restored them and made them to my liking. And I do something with my students. I do an activity with them during my business portion of my program. And I pull out my business plan. And that business plan got created years ago. Like when I was literally working in the healthcare industry, I was printing things out. And I looked at it one time when I was doing my presentation to my students. And I'm like, you guys, this mirror that is right here is the exact same mirror that is hanging on the wall.
Like that's literally a vision board.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You had no idea.
No, I had no idea. I literally paid attention and I was like, oh, geez, like this is the same freaking thing. You know, let me tell you what happened. I had another studio somewhere else, but certain things didn't follow through. You know, I was heartbroken and I'm like, this is not for me. Maybe God is saying this is not for you. You know, and within the months and during COVID, I started looking really, really hard for a place. And the guy said, look, I found this place. It literally has 10 things that you don't want in it, but I'm pretty sure you can make it work. So I'm looking at all the pros and cons and I just renewed my little baby. I call it my golden little piece in Spanish, you know, which is like my pedacito de oro. That's what I call it.
I love that.
I love that. Wow.
That's how it just came about. Yeah.
Okay. And is it like 6 stations in there, like makeup stations, or how many people do you fit in there for classes, like, and getting ready? Like, what is that?
Okay, so at first I had 6 people.
Okay.
And then I transitioned it to 8 stations now.
Okay.
But if
growth.
I know. I love that.
But if I do like a full-on class, I can fit 25 like seated.
Oh, that's a lot.
Oh, wow.
That's great.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just so they can come and see me doing something, or if it's something, you know, personal type
Like
of
a
thing.
demo.
Like a demo. Yeah, I can do 25 students in there.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
That's amazing.
Nice.
And how often do you do classes?
I used to do them every Tuesday and every Thursday.
Oh, wow.
Every
That's a
quarter.
lot.
What? That's so
Goodness. You're busy.
holy crap.
Yeah, so I had my 8-week programs on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So for like Tuesday, for 8 weeks, I was doing makeup courses, you know, and then on Thursdays, I was doing my hairstyling courses. And then on Wednesday, I was doing private lessons or like, you know, maternity photo shoot sessions, you know, hair and makeup for those ladies.
Oh my goodness.
Or bridal trials. Yeah, it was insane. And Monday was literally my only day off.
So work like
gosh.
balance where?
Yeah, I caught myself with that. I was like, I left my grown-up job to not do this, and here I am with the exact same thing. And I told my husband, you know what? I think it's time I cut back a lot. So I have to cut back on that so I can be more with my kids and have like a work-life balance. I think that's important.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to figure out, especially when you
Yeah.
love what you do, right? You
I
probably
do.
love all these things you're doing, and then you're like,
do.
but wait, like, I really need to figure out my balance with like your family time too. You know?
Yeah, and I think it's hard because when you you love your family, right?
Love,
But you also,
and love your work,
yes.
which we're very fortunate for. Not
Yeah.
everybody loves their job,
Yeah.
you know, and we're very fortunate to be able to love what we do.
Yeah.
And so that makes it hard with planning our lives out sometimes.
I just love people looking good. Like I want you looking great and feeling beautiful and empowered when you're leaving this chair. So, if I'm able to do that for somebody, then
You're making me want to get in that chair.
yeah. Can you get in that chair? You're talking about it.
I like to get in that chair too.
Yeah. Hop on this chair, baby girl. I'm ready.
Going back, so you said that you were at Mac, and then
was.
you left Mac, right, to do your big girl job.
Yeah.
So then what happened after that? So after you're at your big girl job for a while, you're kind of like, I'm over this. And then you were starting to transition, right?
Yeah.
How was that transition? Is that scary? Because obviously, like, you're leaving consistent,
leap of faith.
paycheck, 9-to-5 job to like kind of, who knows what's going to happen, right?
I remember when I was telling the physicians I was leaving, they literally said, "You are crazy." They're like, "You're crazy. You're so successful. Like you moved up. You have such a really good, high role, and why are you leaving it for something to just paint on people?" And I'm like, "No, it's not painting on people. I don't want to be you when I get to that age, right?" But the transition was hard. It was not easy. I feel, and this is being really honest, and I think coming from like a very vulnerable place, there was hard nights, like crying, happy tears, sad tears, very stressful. Let me tell you how it was. I gave my letter of resignation mid-December. And I gave them 45 days to find somebody to fill my shoes. And January 1st of 2020, it was the first day that I was completely free. I was just free. And then that March came, and then COVID came.
Wow.
Oh, that gives me chills. That gives me
Crazy.
chills.
Yeah. So all those deposits that I had, all those bookings that I had, they were gone.
Oh, that gives me like
That's
literal
really
completely chills.
No, literally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I felt like God said, "You want a business? I'm going to give you a business, but I'm going to show you
Yeah.
how hard it is. And if you want it, you got to work hard and plan to come out of this situation." And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
And I was so frustrated. It was hard. I was crying here, and I was like, why isn't this happening to me? Why is it happening to so many people and not me? Like, am I not deserving? Is this not for me? Like all those kind of things. And I remember that one day I prayed so hard, and I said to myself, I said, "God, give me whatever you want to give me, whatever you want to feed into me, and start showing me the way." And that's exactly what started happening, piece at a time. Like it wasn't overnight success.
Yeah.
It was just a lot of work and a lot of failures, more failures than successes. And you just learn, it's just like when a baby is learning how to walk, they crawl first, they fall a lot, and then they start walking, and then they run. So, I'm in the walking stage right now.
No, I think you're running now.
I think so too. Based on
Honestly,
your
I think you're sprinting right now, running
I
marathons.
feel like I'm walking and stumbling, but I'll get to where I want to get there, sooner or later.
Yeah.
Wow, you literally built your business at the toughest time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should be very proud of yourself.
No, that's
You're
really
going to make
crazy.
me cry.
No, you really
No,
should.
you
You,
should.
really
That's-
should be proud of yourself. I'm
Thank you
serious.
so much.
That's really
To take a leap of faith and then like 3 or 4 months later, like literally shut down everything. I mean,
For multiple years. Like,
Yeah.
And for
Yeah.
you to be able to get back up and then keep going and finish it, I mean, that would have been the end for people. You know, I would have been like, nope, not for me. That's my sign. Gotta go back. You know, like that's
Yeah.
really
and you
hard to
push
do.
through.
Yeah. And you know, I was tempted.
Yeah.
I kept getting calls from the hospital like, hey, we need you right now.
Yeah, because especially during that
Like,
time, I mean,
like,
they're
come in.
busy all the time. I'm sure.
that's what I
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, literally.
But you know, I was like, no,
Yeah.
not gonna go.
Wow.
I'm gonna keep it in and I'm gonna work through it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was tough. You know, my mom kept on telling me the whole entire time too. She's like, you see, I told you.
Oh, I'm
You
sure.
never
Should
so
have
much.
left it.
You had so much pressure around
I
you from
did.
society, your family, everyone's
my God,
opinions,
yeah.
and you still like believed in your vision enough to follow through.
I just have this feeling. I don't know how to explain it. I have this feeling that it's like there's a purpose there.
Yeah.
And then this is just a stepping stone for the purpose. And I'm like, I'm going to continue until I fulfill it. You know, I don't know how to explain it. It's just a feeling that I have. So I want to bring as many people along with me to, you know, build their success or help them out or bring them with me to also move up and glow up together, because that's honestly what I wish I had when I was needing the help. So
I
you
feel like a
know,
lot of people don't talk about these like
Yeah.
struggles that, you know, you went through. And so it's really nice that you share that to lift other people and glow up. Like you said, that's
yeah,
pretty.
let's glow up together.
Yeah, I love that. That's a really cute. Yeah.
So, what do you think was the main thing that kind of put you like to set you apart from other makeup artists and things like that to be where you are now?
Yeah, because you're in a very saturated field.
This field is saturated. Really? God. But I love it. You know, I think what sets me apart, I'm going to have to say number one is my eyebrows. That's the first thing.
Honestly, I was thinking the exact same thing.
They're pretty fire.
It's the eyebrows. No.
I was thinking, you know, like, oh, I stayed true to myself, you know, so like my brows.
She's like, look at these
My
things.
brows, girl.
It's my eyebrows and the glam. You know, well, this is the truth. This is the truth. I got told so many times that my makeup sucked. Like, for real. Or like it wasn't good enough, or like I wasn't good enough.
gosh,
Or like
really?
my makeup was really tacky, or that it was just too cultural in some sense. And I'm like, you know, I'm going to take that and I'm going to run with it and I'm going to educate myself. So since that year, I started educating myself with 10 different people every year. It doesn't matter their skill set. If even if they're just a beginner and I love how they do eyeliner, I hit them up. I'm like, hey, baby, I love how you do eyeliner. Can you teach me? And they're like, what?
Oh, you
like,
are so
love
smart for that.
I
You
love
are
that.
so smart for that.
And I never stopped after that. I learned with 10 people every year up until now. 10 people every year.
Oh
That's
my
crazy.
gosh.
Yeah, and I
love
think
that.
what sets me apart is the continuous education. It's,
You're
It's
growing.
not stopping.
100%.
You're learning new things. You're growing every
Yeah.
year from even 10 different artists, no matter where they're at.
I mean, you're not the same. I'm not the same artist I was since the beginning of the year. I am now. You know, I don't know the Maria from yesterday. She's somewhere else. You know, where'd she go? Yeah, I don't know. She's gone. Yeah, no, it's different. So I think you have to be, you have to keep up with yourself too. You know,
Absolutely.
that shows how much you care for yourself too and your business.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, that's what I think.
I think your personality might also have to do with it.
Yeah.
So.
Agreed.
And
it
your,
aloud.
determination. I mean, everything you went through and you still kept going. I mean, you're going to keep going no matter what at this point, right? Nothing's going to set you back.
is
Nothing's going to
gonna
stop
set
you.
me back.
Yeah.
No. I might gonna have little speed
Yep.
bumps here and there, and it's okay.
Yep.
You know, but I'll get through them.
Yeah. I mean, you got through like the hardest part already. So, I mean, you know what you want and you're going to keep going, right?
I have a vision. I tell
Yeah.
myself, I'm like, I have a vision. I want to bring other artists that not just have beautiful success here in the area, but artists that have amazing success out of the country, and just continue to bring them here in the Bay Area to provide the individuals that are not able to travel or don't have the financial ability to fly and to get all that type of education. So my goal is, if you're not able to educate with those top-notch artists because finances is an issue, let me bring them to you So you can learn from them and you can also grow from them because it's not just, I don't see it as, okay, I'm just going to go myself, you know, like, no, I want to learn myself, but it's also amazing to have other people, you know, learn from other individuals too that, you know, later on they might, you know, teach me.
Change lives with that.
No, literally.
That's amazing.
I think that's nice, educating other people in that sense too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. I really love that.
Yeah. So at your salon, what like services do you guys offer? What do you do? So hair, makeup, what else do you guys do?
So I do hair and makeup.
Okay.
Because that's my forte.
That's your,
That's
got it.
That's who I am. And I do condensing and depotting. So
Okay, what is that?
yeah, like,
I have no idea what that is. So
Cool.
tell me.
you know, it's when it's like playing Tetris with your makeup. I'm gonna say, yeah. So you, instead of carrying about like 50,000 little things in your makeup kit, you find a way to put them in little smaller containers to also save your back when you're traveling, right? Because that stuff can get heavy.
Yeah.
And I put them in a way where it's like organized to the T to make it super essential to work. But organizing, condensing was a passion of mine. I've been doing it since my Mac days, but I mainly did it because of sanitation, you know, sanitation and hygiene. Yeah, I don't want people to get bacteria build up in their eyes or anything like that and then have them blame me and ruin my name and my hard work.
Yeah.
So like that's one of the other services that I offer. So
I've literally never heard of that ever in my life. So is
Yeah,
this like
it's a thing.
this common thing? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, got it.
it's honestly a thing. Yeah, I see it a lot more for makeup artists.
I was just gonna say.
Than I do for hairstylists, but I started pushing it more for hairstylists as well because, you know, we need smaller kits too. You know,
So do you put it into like kind of like a single use almost kind of thing? So it's per client or?
you can do it that way if you're like on set. Like if you're on set and stuff like that, then yes, that's great. Or if you're working in film, it's amazing that way. But if you're doing bridal, there's a technique and a method to it. And I feel like once you're experienced, you know, you kind of know what works and what doesn't work and what should be in a kit and what shouldn't be in a kit. So, you know, I found a way to find like a balance and a good harmony of things. So I can have them as staples in my kit. And if they work beautifully together, then, you know, I start to tell other people, listen, this is what you need.
This is what we need to do.
This is what we do, to keep you good and organized. And yeah, I put them in single, smaller containers that can approximately do about 8 to 9 people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so you're kind of saving yourself a lot of time and, you know, back problems.
Because you know how like sometimes like the kids have like they're like the packaging's even thick or like all of it has the mirror in it and this and that where she like will go and like organize it like so it's like less even bulky so it's like literally like Tetris, like it just fits in there perfectly in your bag.
I remove every color from that palette and put it in a smaller palette
you know,
that
like
fits in your hand.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Whoa, that's cool.
That is wild.
Yeah.
I've seen like videos like on Instagram or they like, you know, their makeup's like messed up, like it cracked or something and
I do
someone
that
will
too.
like refix it.
That's me.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait, I wish I found you literally like 3 days ago. My blush just broke, my powder blush, and I literally threw it in the garbage because it was, I know.
blush.
Because it was all over my makeup bag, all over everything, pink everywhere, and I have to just throw it away. I don't know how to fix it. So I threw it in the
Well,
garbage.
now you know who to
I
call.
know. Now I know who to, that's what
I
I'm saying.
repress it and make it pretty again and be like, here you go.
Oh my gosh, I
can
love
use it
watching
again.
those videos on Instagram.
Yeah.
I see those videos all the time.
And then the relabeling.
You know that who's that? What it's on Netflix and she helps you go through your closet or what?
Oh, yes.
Home edit.
What is it?
The home edit.
You are that of makeup.
Literally.
No, I'm so sorry. I have to say this right now. You said who you gonna call, and I was like Maria.
Oh my god, that could be the seriously, I'm like, oh, that's you.
That's your
for your
promotion.
makeup, for your makeup bags, ladies. This is who you need to talk to.
But you know, it saves you a lot of money. So for example, Ashley, you know, so it was my day with her, and we're organizing. We're in the process of her stuff, you know, and she was like, "Oh, I have to buy 2 of everything," and I'm like, "For what?"
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, because, one for my studio, one for my kid. And then and I'm just like, no, let me teach you. So technically when you depot something, you can just buy one. Let's just say you buy one foundation. You depot it into about like 15 to 20 millimeters in those small little containers. That goes into your kit, right? And then you have other 15 millimeters or so remaining. And then that can stay in your studio.
Oh my gosh.
So,
I love that.
so smart. Even better for buying.
so then you don't have to buy as much. You're saving yourself some coins, and not only that, you get to see what you have so you can actually use it, and you don't waste your money, or stuff doesn't expire as quickly.
I was gonna say.
The
Yeah.
more you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's literally wild. I wish I knew that a couple days ago.
Yeah, I want to save money.
Yeah, I love that.
Being a business owner is expensive.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So you offer that service, and you do hair and makeup, and you do education classes, right?
I do.
Okay.
I do educational classes. How do I say this? Fundamentally taught. There's some classes that are taught by many methods. Like, for example, like demonstrations, like this is what I use. This is how I do it. These are the brushes that I use. Okay, now you go and do it. Yeah, I don't really do those type of classes. Like the classes that I teach are the back ends of it. Like what you really need to know about, for example, foundation. What type of ingredients does the foundation have? Why does it crack on you? And this is, like
so
why
not like the technique of it, but like,
it's
The deeper part.
Yeah, it's more the fundamental skills
yeah.
with the demonstration of how to properly work with it, and why this technique flows with it, and why this brush works best with it, and this is the result that it's going to give you. So I break it down. Yeah,
I think I need that class.
I think I need that class too.
Yeah, so it's broken down in 8 weeks, and I teach the bridal aspect. I teach the quote unquote money makers, because my goal is to have my students make money before they even leave. I want them booked before they even leave my classes. So part of the business aspect is also taught in that class to educate them, and I do it because I don't want them to get taken advantage of.
Yeah.
That's just the truth, you know, and I want them to be successful. So I tell them, listen, you want to figure out what your market share is, you know, like you also want to figure out like where you fall professionally and skill wise. You want to be honest with yourself. Do you need more growth? Yeah, you do. You know, we're barely starting, right? So you kind of want to give yourself grace, and you also want to give yourself that availability to make sure that you are investing in all those kind of things. But that's how the courses are ran. You know, and the same thing with hair. You know, why this curler? What's the degrees? How you do this texture? This updo? Is it gonna last? Because there's easier ways to do a ponytail. But it's not the Bonilla artistry way. You know, like there's so many things that I teach behind it.
And her
So they
styling, you guys. Oh my
you.
gosh! If you ever, we
I'm
need
gonna
to
stalk you
we
so
need to
hard
like
after this.
Yeah, literally. I need to.
Her styling, it looks perfect. Like even just like your Hollywood waves and your slick ponies and your slick buns, and
Love it.
it's gorgeous. Like it's art.
I love creating art.
Yeah,
That's just
I can tell.
I'm like, I just want everything in place.
Yeah.
That's probably why I depot. I just want everything in place. Yeah. I need to take a break on that a little bit though, because it gets to you.
Yeah. How long does it take you to depot someone?
Oh my
Like
goodness.
like a makeup artist.
If it's a powder, if I'm not repressing, which means if I'm moving it from its original shape into like a different shape, that takes me hours just for powder. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yes. I can do foundation. I can do about like 25 foundations in an hour, like really, really fast. Like you can do foundation super fast, and labeling and everything, and you'll be done so quick. Skincare too. I could do it super, super fast. Anything that's fluids. Creams take me about an hour for about 20 for a kit pack palette, which is what I call, you know, so it takes time. It takes a really long time.
A full like kit for a makeup artist would be like multiple days.
Like 3 days.
Yeah.
3 or 4
Like
days.
you did Ashley's the other day. That's when I got to meet your
yes.
beautiful face.
That's-
So how long did that take you? Because she's got a lot of a big
Oh my
kit.
goodness.
That
Yeah.
was like a week.
How long did that take?
Well, you're not going to believe it. We got through more than half of her kit within that one day.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
You guys went to town.
Yes,
was a long
we
day.
did, girl. But we still
And
got
you're like, hey girl, you're doing this with me. Come on, let me show you. This is
I
how it
did.
goes.
I was like, Ashley, this is how you do it, girl. But we need like the other half to be done. And, with our busy schedules, then it's like, when? But we're going to make it work. We're going to finish it and then we'll post it,
Nice.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That takes a long time though.
I know.
Yeah, it does
You
take a
are
long
patient, girl.
I think I'm patient for the things that I love to be patient for.
Says everyone.
Because I don't have patience for traffic. I don't have patience for those kind of things. I don't have patience for. But if I'm there sitting down and like peeling things for a makeup, I can be there for hours. Isn't it crazy?
Really?
That is crazy.
Is it like satisfying sometimes?
Yes, I like to color code it.
Oh yeah.
And it looks so nice and pretty from like deepest to lightest or lightest to deepest, or depending on the hues.
Nice.
Now,
I wanna
go ahead.
I wanna switch gears a little bit and
Sure.
talk about your Instagram, how you've grown it,
Yes.
how you
That's where I was
started
just going.
it.
Yes.
Kind of like let's chat about it there,
This is the first year that it's been growing immensely.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell us the secrets.
What's
Tell
your
us the
sauce?
secret to
I
the
wish-
growth.
Your secret sauce.
I don't even have a secret sauce. Like, like I look at it one day I woke up and it was like an additional 16K
Whoa,
in like
girl.
a night, one night.
great.
Did you have like a video go like really viral or something?
Yeah, there was one, and it was of me. What's in my kit?
Oh, wow.
That was one, but the other ones are just, I don't know. They go freely, and it just happens. I think people love to see what other people have, I guess. So I'm literally just showcasing like this is what I have. It's nothing special. It's just this is what works for me.
Special because it's working. So
Yeah,
I will say I do like watching videos when I'm like, oh, what is she using or what does she have? And
Yeah.
like I do stay like more on the video and I'll like screenshot like, oh, she shows this product.
I do
and
that
like,
too.
Yeah,
what
I
she
do that all the
uses,
time.
so-
Yeah, I don't gatekeep. I'm not a gatekeeper
Yeah.
type of babe.
Yeah.
I like to show off whatever it is that I have. Some products I don't showcase, just because I'm respectful to the individuals that take like those private lessons or the courses with me, because they get more of me, more exclusivity of the additional things. And then there's other things that I do love to share with the world that makes a really big impact for them. Yeah, you gotta separate the two.
Yeah, for sure.
You can't show off all your goods.
Yeah, you're like,
You know?
you gotta book with me. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna show you even more than I share on Instagram.
Give them a little
sneak
taste,
peek, a little taste.
and then be like,
That is true.
book me now.
Yeah, but book me.
Yeah.
Speaking of, who is like your ideal client? Who do you want to attract?
Who do I want to? Oh, that's hard. I want somebody that is not going to rush me whenever I want to take my time to create something beautiful and artistic. I used to get a lot of clients that are like 45 minutes, an hour, and go, go, go.
Yeah.
But I'm like, no. With society and Instagram and everything and how perfect everything looks, like you cannot achieve that in 45 minutes to an hour.
No.
You really can't, And I told myself I'm going to not edit or filter as much as I can to keep that realism of what makeup is. I want to see the little lines we have in our face and stuff like that, little pimples. here and there.
I personally am all about that. I love to see when something looks real, because otherwise it just like creates a little bit of distrust of like, okay, why is she like changing this or altering this? I don't even know.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. So I like to keep it, you know, but I tell them, you want to look like this? I could do this in an hour and a half. I can't do anything less than that, and if it's a bride, I need 2 hours.
Yeah.
Because it's your special day. I got to take my time with you. I got to get all those details that nobody thinks about. But I'm into photography. So
You are.
I am.
You're just like
Yes,
jack
girl.
of all trades.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm really into photography. So I ask myself, okay, where's their wedding taking place? Okay, who's the photographer? How do they edit? Do they have a, like all those kind of things? Because if they want a specific style of makeup and the photographer edits a specific way, I tell them right off the bat, that is not going to look like that. It's going to make you look like this or like this or like that. And all those kind of
you are
things.
so
You
smart for
go
that.
down into the details.
100%. And that's the difference. That's why I always tell people, like, it's I don't see it as costly.
Yeah.
I see it as an investment.
Yeah.
100%.
You're like spending thousands of dollars for your imagery for your big day, and you're gonna try to bargain on your hairstylist or your makeup artist. Like, don't do that. You know, you want to make sure that you get the best of the best for you, or you know, whatever's in your range that you're comfortable with. You know, and run with it.
Yeah. You posted like 2 weeks ago, like this whole little getup of, and I DM'd you and I was like, what is that? It's like this whole like, it's a light, and she had it like on like almost like a tripod, probably so you stayed still so you wouldn't shake. Maybe it looked like kind of like one of those called the ones if
It's just a phone holder.
a gimbal. It looked like a gimbal.
Oh, I made my own though.
thing.
That's why it looks as weird as it does.
I knew. I was like, what is this? I want it. This is cool.
I'm crazy. I'm like, this is just.
at you.
Yeah, it's so, you know, I'm testing like warm lights, neutral lights, like soft lights.
Yep.
You know, like those kind of things, because I know that that's the type of photography that's going to happen later on. And I got to make sure I'm covered in all angles, because if that makeup looks good at 4:30 a.m., you know, yeah. And not only that, it's less work for the photographer.
Yes.
Wow.
You know, yeah. So they always tell me like, dude, every time we work with you, like we don't do much. And I'm like, yeah.
That is so
my
nice. I'm
gosh.
shook right now.
So I have a question. So
Sure.
say you were doing somebody and it was like later in the evening, there's no natural sunlight. Like how do you achieve like good lighting for a picture?
That's a good question.
I like to use I think about flash photography,
Okay.
because that's what they're
That's
gonna.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they're gonna be using. Or I think about like moody type of settings.
Okay.
And if you think about a mood type of set, it has more warmer light. You
Yes.
know, it has more of a dim, like, you know. So I think about that, and I do set my lighting to that type of tone and that type of vibe.
So you're
When-
not like, that kind of makes sense.
So I don't go really bright
So you're
on.
like matching whatever's like outside, whatever the vibe
Yes,
is out
whatever.
there.
Whatever the vibe is out
That's
there.
fun. I want
Makes
to try that
sense.
now.
I
Yeah.
do you know where
know.
I'm going with this?
I like
Yeah,
this
and
idea.
it really,
so.
and it really helps, because it does transition from your chair
Yeah.
to that photo.
Yeah, because I feel like like when the girls are in the salon at night, they're like, "Oh, we get such shitty lighting. Like it's like the lighting, the natural light's gone, which we are very fortunate that we have lots of natural light through the
Right.
salon." But then I'm like, well, if we get creative with our lighting, you know, or like
you got to. Well, you need all the lights.
Yeah.
Okay, like you
Yeah.
need white light during the day. You know, it makes you look softer and more like ethereal, like more, just soft.
Yeah.
You know, and you need those warmer lights for the night. You know, that sun kiss.
go warmer.
You know, yeah, you do. You need both. And if you have like a good balance of both of those lights, you know, do it. So I suggest like white, warm. You know,
Oh,
like,
yeah, I can picture that. I can totally
does that
picture
make
that.
sense? So like
Yeah.
if the girl's like posing, like the warmness can glow like here and on the face.
It's
the
giving
perimeter.
cozy vibes.
Yeah.
So would you say like you'd put like three? What are they called? The three, not tripods, but three
Panels.
panels, and
Two panels and then like one here. That's warm.
Okay, that's
So
good to
two
know.
on each side?
One
Or
on each
one,
side.
one, okay. And three. Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
That's what I like.
Oh, I
We're
can
gonna have to
that.
try that.
I
That sounds
know.
fun, and I like that.
I could teach you. I'll go to your studio and show you.
Okay, we would love that because
serious,
because we
girl.
be doing such beautiful transformations, and sometimes they take so long. And I know some of the girls really want to get the cool pictures, but then
I know, but you know,
we're
it's,
robbed by the
but you know,
lighting.
it's different with the hair.
I was gonna say.
It's different
It
with the
is.
hair, but you guys think about color theory.
I know,
The
Because-
warm light with the hair,
Hair-
they'll be
yeah.
like, I don't know, she's a little yellow.
Yeah.
especially with blondes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
so
can't do it. It has to be
no.
neutral.
It has to be neutral. Absolutely, you have
Neutral,
to.
yeah.
Yeah. So for me, with hair, I think about like, for example, like people that have black hair.
Yeah.
I just, in order for you to create more dimension, more polish, more shine, more wet. That's what I think. Just more wet, and then that's gonna capture a beautiful shot on its own. But when somebody has like your beautiful hair color, you know what I'm saying? Like you want as neutral as can be, because we want all that beautiful balayage to show through from root to ends.
Yeah.
You know, you can, you know what you do? If you're taking a photo of the hair, like from the back, and there's a light hovering that top part,
Yeah.
just get a big mirror and cover that top.
I've seen people hold like a handheld mirror
Yeah.
and cover the top.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you just-
because it creates a weird.
It creates
Like a halo.
really, yeah, it creates a halo, but it also like it just misses the actual color that you worked so hard on.
That's so true.
you know.
So you said you're super into photography. Do you use your cell phone or do you use a camera?
all my cell phone, and I have pictures to prove
What?
it. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, I used
What
to
cell
have.
phone do you have?
I have an
Whip it
Android.
out.
I have
Share
I
the
have two.
settings.
I have two.
Okay.
There's an iPhone, and I
Okay.
think that's a 13.
Okay.
And then that's where I do a lot of the photos, a lot of
Okay.
pictures. And then the video, I have my Android.
Why? Because is it better?
Really?
I'm not gonna lie, the video quality, it's just so
Crispy?
much better. Crispy.
Even compared to the new iPhone.
Oh yeah,
That's
I've done it
controversial.
already.
Oh shit.
I've done it already.
I already tried it.
I have the iPhone 16, so we're
Yeah.
gonna need to test this
100%.
theory out.
Let's do it. I'm ready to show you.
Wait.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm curious.
That's
Yeah.
good to know.
So
Most of
camera.
like artists in the beauty industry, they push like cameras instead of using your cell phones and stuff. So it's really nice to know that your page is all
It's a phone.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's so fun. I used to use my Alpha, my Sony Alpha. It's a mirrorless camera, but it wasn't capturing like the finesse of the face. I don't know how to explain it to you.
Oh.
Something was missing.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, something was missing. I'm like, I would see the picture and I'm like, oh, this is beautiful for like an album for them. You know, it's nice,
Good to
but it's
know.
not like for like
Crispy.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. The crisp was there.
Oh,
it was
crisp was there.
crisp.
But it wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't giving.
It wasn't hitting.
No.
No.
That's
No.
really good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
so
your page is
I dropped
flawless
it.
and it's all phone.
Yeah.
I literally
flawless.
can't wait to go look.
I'm literally gonna stop so
Yeah.
hard.
I wish we could just pull it up right here because
now,
it's so
now
pretty.
I'm gonna work on
I
it. You know, I'm gonna revamp like everything pretty soon because I'm thinking I'm falling behind. Like I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I think we're our worst critics, honestly. But
We are.
you know,
Jinx.
We
You owe me a soda.
can't pull up her Instagram.
Oh, she's
really gonna pull it up.
Okay, so we are gonna do some stalking.
Wait, this is so pretty
Dun, dun,
already.
dun.
Click on that freaking middle one, like magical situation.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, so guys, we are looking at a freaking updo that is insane.
Let me record this.
Wow.
Oh wow. Is this for a wedding?
It was just for fun.
Okay,
for
I'm sorry, but like that
fun.
necklace is so beautiful the way you did that with her.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah, that is.
Oh, you are
That's art.
fancy. I freaking love it. Okay, so
I need
this,
to see this one.
which one did you click?
Ooh, I clicked the one that had the really pretty big. Okay, so it's kind of like a follow me through this.
Volume, the height, and the
Look at that hair.
I know.
Is this her wedding?
Nope, that's her quinceañera.
Oh my gosh, how fun. She looks
Okay,
gorgeous.
quinceañeras are like weddings nowadays.
They are.
I mean, she was wearing a white dress. I just kind of assumed.
Well, let me tell you why a lot of my clients or my muses, I call them, you know, when they go into the studio, my policy with everybody getting everything done, you know, I'm a brand, right? That's how I see myself. So you're only coming in black or you're only coming in white. I don't want no colored shirts ruining my pictures or videos.
And how do you communicate that to your
Mic
client?
drop. That is amazing.
Yeah,
How do you communicate that?
Yeah.
When we're doing a consultation, I let them know, you know, once we talk about like release of video and all that type of permission type of stuff, you know, I also let them know, hey, you know, just I want to make sure that, you know, you come in white or black, you know. If you are somebody that is just a special events kind of thing and you're not a bride and you're not a quinceañera, come in black, you know. And if you are a quinceañera or if you are a bride, come in white. And I normally do them in my white area of my studio so I can see
Look how amazing that
if
looks
there's
right now.
anything out of place.
I need to click on this middle one right here.
Wow, you look like a freaking goddess.
I know.
And your jacket?
I know. I'm loving this outfit.
Thank you so much. That's
Wait, I'm so
when
obsessed with you.
Cute. Oh, is
That's-
this for your class?
I brought Pashka as an educator from New York to come and teach.
Is this your salon in the back?
Yes.
It looks so pretty. Thank you.
You guys, you think I was lying? Her
I
salon is
had to
beautiful.
believe it to see it, you know? That's
See it to-
crazy. See it to believe it. There we go.
I'm like cleaning my tears as I'm like talking to you. Oh my God.
You're doing great. Are you kidding
Thank
me?
you.
Look at
Look at that hair.
I am so shook right now.
Oh my gosh.
I am booking with you one
This
day.
is like
Me too, for my wedding.
like honestly, I would think this would be on like Keeping Up with the Kardashians or something.
Literally
you know,
same.
right?
Yeah.
Like this is them getting their hair done right now.
Okay, let's put that into her future, Kardashians.
Look at that. Oh my gosh. You did that.
I'm
girl.
obsessed.
That volume.
You put that together.
Thank you so
Wow.
much. Yeah, I just like really elegant things.
Okay, but that was not taken on a phone.
Hey,
I know for sure.
No, my beautiful J. Cruz Captures was the one who did that video for me.
I'm like, I know a camera when I
Yeah.
see one.
Yeah, and you know, this is the thing. This is the thing. When you're doing like educational classes with a specific type of volume, I like to be present. So I don't like to step away and grab my phone and start recording and all those kind of things. And you know, people that are coming in, I want to give them their investment time as well.
Yeah.
So, you know, I always try to get somebody else that I love.
That's exactly what it's for.
yes,
Literally.
exactly.
Yeah. I'm
That
like,
is
hey.
Michaela.
Yeah. So it's like, I trust you, I love you, and I know you can see my vision through your eyes and your lenses.
Yeah.
So do me the favor.
And then you're focused on your craft, and
Yes.
you're able to really like get passionate with that and not worry about is this being documented? Because like it's just too many
Yes.
roles to be thinking about in the moment.
Yeah, we have too many roles when we're like
Yes.
solo entrepreneurs, you know?
Yeah.
And if we can have somebody else come in,
If you can offload some of it, that's great.
yeah,
So
the relief
Yeah.
is great.
I agree.
So as we're kind of like summing things up here, 2 last questions. What is some advice you would give to someone that's like entering the industry and wants to do what you do? And also, what are some things that, you know, the people, the followers, everyone can see from you in the future? Kind of what are some future plans you have going on if you want to share?
I love that.
A little sneaky peek.
Yeah. Okay. So the first question, if I was to tell somebody that was starting, you know, in this industry, was number 1, to never stop educating yourself and to not look right or left, to literally just look straight ahead and to know that, you know, your failures is what's really going to mold you. And I think that that's the beauty. That's the beauty of it. And to not give up and to sometimes keep your plans and your visions to yourself, you know, because other people's input can ruin that vision.
You can cloud it.
Yep, absolutely. So that's what I would recommend. But not only that, to network with a lot of women or other business individuals, to collaborate with them, because, you know, you can all grow together versus when you're by yourself, you know, and no catty business, I say it.
Yes.
That's what I think. I don't like catty business. You know, I feel like there's enough sun for everybody.
Yeah.
There's enough light, whether you're having the moon shine on you or the sun shine on you. But, you know, you have to remember that everybody can help one another grow, you know? So that's the advice that I would give, and to never stop. You know, if it's your passion, never stop. And the second one, the plans that I'm working on.
You're getting me excited.
I know.
Oh my God, do I share? Okay.
A little sneaky peek.
Yeah, just a sneaky
Just a little sneaky
You
peek.
just lay missing.
So the sneaky. Okay. I know what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
So the sneaky part that I will say is that if I was only available in California, I'll be available in the U.S., other states, and other countries.
Okay, well, I
That's the
cannot
only
wait.
clue that I'm gonna give.
Well,
That's the only
That's
clue.
big.
I cannot wait to find out more. So I guess we're just gonna have to stay tuned
I
on your
know.
Instagram page.
Primeramente Dios. That's what I
Follow
say.
her on Instagram.
Yes. Wow, that's really exciting.
Thank you.
Well, I want to just say thank you for coming on this podcast with us.
Yes.
I feel like we really got to know you and your business and all of the beautiful hats that you wear. And to just keep on going and keep thriving. We can't wait to share this whole podcast with the world. And so
Thank you.
everybody, please go follow Maria Bonilla on Instagram. And so, yeah, we'll have you back maybe after your big launch and we can talk about how that goes. Because that sounds like a really fun pod.
Part 2 coming soon.
Yeah. Well, thank you for having me, you guys. You know, your
course.
time is so valuable, and thank you for spending it with me and just making room. And I'm so grateful.
And congratulations to you for everything that you've, achieved and
Thank
done.
you.
I mean, it's literally so good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All of your
Muchísimas
success.
gracias.
All right. Well, thank you for tuning in to
Salon After Hours.